Hello everyone, my name is Francis K. Oljebe, and for today I am going to talk about environmental issues. The first thing that I'm going to discuss is environmental pollution. We all know that pollution has a big impact on human health, and it is really significant for us to know what are the pollutions that is happening in our society in order for us to come up with the solutions which is suitable to address the current situations that we're facing right now. It is a very significant topic that we should deal because everywhere there is pollution. Whenever we go outside, we face different types of pollutions. Be it air pollution, the water pollution, even the land pollution. And also, even the sounds that you hear on the streets can be considered as noise pollution. But why do you think that pollution exists? What do you think are the factors that contributes to pollution? Now, let us talk about the factors that contributes to pollution and why are these things are happening and what are the things that we can do in order to minimize the pollution that we human beings created. Pollution has a lot of sources. There are a lot of factors that may contribute to pollution. For example, the air conditioning materials or appliances that you're using in your homes, in your offices, or in your classroom setting. Those releases CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons, which is released into the atmosphere and trapped in the ozone layer, which causes the ozone layer's depletion. And what happens when ozone layer depletes? Of course, it minimizes the factor or the fact that ozone layer can trap the UV rays from the sun, which is why we're experiencing a hot temperature as well as a global warming all around the world. And now, let us talk about the four kinds of pollution. We have the air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution. Air pollution refers to the presence of harmful substances in the atmosphere. And this is very harmful to human beings because they breathe the air every now and then. Some of the factors or the considered pollutants are gases, particulates, and biological molecules. Likewise, when all of those hazardous substances that is trapped in the air and in the ozone layer, it becomes a greenhouse gas, which is why our world is experiencing a hot temperature. So when the greenhouse gases are trapped in the ozone layer, it goes back to the earth and it creates another factor, which is to warm the world. That is why glaciers are melting. Deserts become hotter, and other places experiencing drought, which is a result of the climate change that we have right now. And it is also a result of air pollution. All those gases that is released into the sky can create air pollution. Next, we have the land pollution. So what are the factors that contributes to land pollution? So we have landfills. And of course, the negligence of humans who throw their garbage anywhere, especially in the land. If you can dig up in a certain place in your house, most probably there is plastics buried in there. And we all know how many years will it take before the plastics to be gone. Next is the water pollution. So one of the very best example of water pollution is way back when Manila Bay was still a mess. We can see a lot of floating garbages, be it plastic spoons, plastic bags, plastic straws, and a lot more. Combination of different kinds of garbages, which is why humans also are the responsible. Lastly is the noise pollution. This refers to the environmental noise or sound that is harmful to both humans and animal life. This is usually caused by machines, transports, and other propagation systems. I chose this article about pollution because this is really alarming. We are experiencing a lot of things right now. We have health issues because we are in the midst of pandemic. We have a lot of things to think of and we need a lot of things to settle. Have you noticed, during the hard lockdown, where no humans are allowed to go outside their homes, look at what happened to nature. Look at the rivers. Look at the air. Smell it. remember? The time that you smell the air during the lockdown is very satisfying. It's very clean. And why is that? Of course, because there were no humans going outside. There are no vehicles that roam around. There are no air pollutants that is released by vehicles because it's hot blackout. That is one of the things that we need to consider. How are we going to stop pollution? We know that we are growing rapidly. There are billions of people around the globe. Imagine, there are billions of people around the globe but no one tries to create a difference. Do you have something in mind about it? Are you not worried? We are humans. We are responsible. That is why this topic about pollution is a very significant topic. And I chose this topic to be discussed because I want to give awareness to everyone who is watching. We need to create a change. And we should be thankful that our university, the University of Mindanao, has given us this course of environmental science. Why? Because it is a very significant topic. We tend to ignore all those things that we're experiencing right now, the climate change, the global warming, and a lot more. But through the textbooks, through the Sims, self-directed learning materials, we have the chance to know what are the things that is happening around us. We tend to observe, we tend to think of more actions that we can do. And that is one of the main reasons that I choose this topic. Many people will ignore this topic because it's cliche. People always think that this is a repeated topic. Yes, it is. However, how many times it has been taught to you but you didn't learn? That is why us students, us individuals, we need to create a change. In order for change to happen, we need to stop bad habits. We need to change first. Change does not come in the classroom, does not come in the movies, but it comes in yourself. You is responsible for this change. That is why we need to become more vigilant with what is really happening around us. We need to be observable and we need to think of critically what is the thing that we can do to change the world.